My flowers are popping up. Let's take a look at them. Those are a combination of daffodils and tulips and a couple other really pretty flowers that will pop up at the beginning of spring, and we should have some really beautiful flowers right in front of the house. Good morning, friends, and welcome back to a beautiful day on the homestead. So today we've got a bunch of little projects that we need to get done. So let's head down to the barn and we'll get started on our first project. Hey Hagrid. Hey Hagrid.
Hagrid?
Hermione. Alright friends, so we are down inside the barn right now, and we've got a couple spots that the chickens like to dust bathe in, and I went ahead and picked up some diatomaceous earth from the store, and we're gonna go ahead and put a couple scoops of diatomaceous earth in that dust bath area where they go. And then also this one right here. This is where they like to dust bathe. They're always in here, and that diatomaceous earth is really good to help fight the mites, and that is a natural alternative that we wanted to do. So another real quick tip that I want to give you guys that we did not do and we have learned from our mistake is if you are gifted any chickens, older chickens, you need to quarantine those older chickens for at least 30 days to make sure they don't have any mites or any sickness that can be transferred to your other flock. That's where we think the mites might have come from, is from the salmons that we were gifted. Our friend that gifted them to us, they were gifted to him. Definitely quarantine your chickens for 30 days if you are gifted any bigger chickens. So before I go ahead and put that diatomaceous earth in there, I'm gonna go ahead and clean out this dust bath. It's got a bunch of feathers and straw and stuff in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it out first before we stick that diatomaceous earth in there and then mix it around. Alright friends, so this is the DE that we went ahead and purchased, and it is for animal use. This isn't for the garden, but I believe it's pretty much the same thing as your garden use. But we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this into both of the spots that they like to dust bathe. But first let me go ahead and clean that out. Here is Miss Bigfoot. She was one of our chickens that was really hit bad with the mites, but she is doing so much better. Aren't you, Mama? So fun fact with this bag is it has a little spout, and all I had to do is cut it, and now I can go ahead and just pour it that way. A lot easier, so it's not gonna go flying all over the place. And since I'm right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this DE into their nesting boxes. Just kind of dust it in there. That way it'll help combat any mites that are in their nesting boxes as well. First, I'm gonna get these eggs out of the way. Alright, so now we need to head over to the garage. That's where we have our other set of chickens that hang out, and they dust bath over there. So I have some that we're gonna go ahead and put in that bed for those chickens. So on our first summer here, Mom and I actually went down to the creek and we dug up a whole bunch of daylilies that were growing, and we transplanted them over here alongside of the garage. And I just seen a bunch of them are popping up. I am so excited for all the flowers to be popping up this year and just to see all the color everywhere around the front of the house. Now another little project that we need to go ahead and start on is my backyard garden, my planters. We have another one that fell apart. Hubby picked me up some more of the nails. We're gonna go ahead and fix these planters that I have back here. All right, friends, so a big goal for me this week is to get this backyard garden together. I'm hoping to get the fencing and start put the fencing up But first, what I can do right now is go ahead and tackle these beds. We're gonna take everything apart, empty all the soil, and actually move the beds to a different location and then fix them. So we're gonna go ahead and start shoveling in that great compost that we got from our extension office into the backyard garden here, so it can start composting everything else around it and underneath it down. Alright, while we still have lots of leaves right here on the side of the mountain, we're going to go ahead and collect those and take those over to the backyard garden to finish up a section that we still need to get covered with cardboard and with some leaves and compost. That way it starts breaking down so I can utilize it this spring. Alright friends, our backyard garden is really coming together. So now all I need to do is get the fence up. Chickens will stay out of here when I start growing. I really don't care that they're in here right now because they are dropping all kinds of gold with their little poops down here. So that is perfectly fine. They can go ahead and drop as much poop as they want in this garden until I get ready to plant. And then I will be keeping them out because I don't want them eating my veggies. All right, friends, thanks for stopping by the homestead with us as we get a few of these projects done around the house. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. As always, I hope all is well and have a blessed day.